Hey, welcome back you guys. So today we are going to be breaking the Festool Purist hearts by cutting concrete, and I'm going to see if I can use this little 4.5-inch Diablo on my Festool track saw to cut some not very deep, about 1/4-inch kerfs into the concrete so we can chip it out. Plywood makes a horrible riding surface, so what we're going to be doing is putting a 1/4-inch material on here, and we want it to sit flush with the floor so that when you ride over it, there's no hard transition there. So what we're thinking is that if we carve out from about right here to about right here and do a few kerfs, we can chip enough of this out that we can get this to slip in there and sit down perfectly flush. So the reason we're using the track saw is because once we hook it up to the vacuum, we get very little dust. And as you can see, I'm in a warehouse, so this is a skateboard distributor. They don't want dust all over all the packages, which apparently they went through when the drywallers were here last time. So that's what we're gonna use, and we're using a 4.5-inch grinder blade because this is the only one I could find with the right arbor adapter. So Festool uses a 20mm arbor, which isn't common. It's like close to 3/4, and most arbors are either 1/2-inch or 5/8. So with this little adapter, it actually fits on just perfectly, and we only need a 1/4-inch deep, so the much smaller blade shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, I got my marks all set and the track on the ground, so let's get cutting and see how it works. Okay, let's give it a spin to make sure it's in there, right? Okay, you guys, first thing we want to find out is, does it actually cut down on the dust? Because that's the whole point. I would say so. That work, you guys? Does it look dusty in here?
No, not at all.
Hey, you guys, this is perfect. The bigger stuff doesn't get picked up, but it just stays on the ground. And the small stuff, the small airborne dust, all gets picked up. So the question is, will it destroy my Festool after about 15 cuts? Well, that worked really well, you guys. I would say it's definitely hard on the tools. I don't like having all that concrete dust in here, but it worked. We got it done. I would say it's probably a little bit hard on the tracks. That's why we were vacuuming them off between every pass to try and minimize that, because all that dragging of the concrete dust is definitely hard on it. But like, you know, the important thing is we got the job done with the tools we had at hand. I didn't have to order anything from Amazon that took 3 weeks to show up. I didn't have to search the internet very long. So we definitely got it done. It does work. It remains to be seen now how perfectly the saw is going to be cutting after. So stick around and watch as we finish this build and then see how it works. So the track saw still worked perfectly, no problems there. The only thing that changed was because the diamond blade kerf is just a little bit bigger, what it did was there's this plastic guide. That's what you set onto your line, this little plastic part. Because it was like, you know, a fraction of a millimeter wider, it cut it further back. So it's now no longer 100% accurate. So I need to go and get a new strip of this stuff, reapply and make a first cut to get 100% accurate cuts again. That was the only downside so far. So whether the wood purists like it or not, the Festool was the perfect tool for this job, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what other tools would have done the job totally dust-free, because that was what we needed. We needed a 1/4 inch, you know, a bunch of 1/4 inch kerfs in the concrete so that we could chip it out, and the Festool did it, like I said, totally dust-free. I went into the washroom after, checked the nostril hairs, no dust up there. So it really was basically dust-free, short of a little bit of the heavier stuff on the ground. So let me know in the comments how you would have tackled this, given all the requirements. And yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching Vancouver Carpenter. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your projects are going well. And till the next one.